All right. Excuse my voice, I'm a little sick, but I got two bags here. We have a swage hold down depth setter, and we have a hold down depth setter over prime, and a primer ram depth setter. I'm going to show you how to set the depth for the dynamic hold down over swage. So this little tool was designed to fit a number 3 shell plate. So that's pretty much the smallest shell plate that you're going to come into, but it'll fit just fine in a number 5 for 9mm plate. So it's really easy to set this up. This is our new dynamic hold down. The depth has been set by the bottom here. So we're going to bring the tool head down and just screw this down until it bottoms out. Boom, done. That's it. Lock it in place. You're set to go. All right, now, when you want to set the depth for the primer ram and the depth for the hold down for the primer, it's a little different. I'm going to pause here real quick. All right, I didn't need to pause. I had already taken the primer ram out. So you'll notice here that there's a 3.5 thousandths recess in the back of this guy. What you want to do to utilize that recess to set your primer ram depth on either your Mark 7 Apex Revolution or whatever Apex you got, or your Dillon press, is back whatever ram you have here that pushes down on your little teeter-totter fixture there. Back that up so your primer ram isn't coming up all the way. What we're going to do is we're going to use this little cup to set the depth for the primer hold down first. And the reason that we decided that we needed to make a tool for this was we didn't want to risk people crushing primers if there wasn't a case in there. So you have 140 thousandths clearance. So that's about a large rifle primer thickness. So if you don't have a case and you're doing large rifle primer, you'll just kiss the top of that primer and you should be fine. So again, bring the tool head down, screw the die in until it bumps. You don't need to go anymore, and lock it in place like right there. You're good to go. Well, at the same time, now you can start screwing down the primer punch for the ram. Screw that down until it bumps the bottom of our little tool here. So in theory, you should then have your depth of your primers set from an absolute position. Should be about 3.5 thousandths below the surface of the case head. So again, we're going to start including these with all the dynamic hold downs. We're going to include both of them. And I think it's going to be a handy little tool that we'll just sell on our own. So that's how those two work.